Yo, what's up guys? CastnBlast here, and I'm back with some more minor league clan recap wars. Today, or this week, we played IronHorse, and what's funny about this match is we were getting ready for this weekly matchup. We play minor league on the weekends, and we decided to do a mid-week war and rolled the dice, and we were matched up with IronHorse literally like 4 days before this war. Maybe 5 days before this war. So it was interesting. As soon as we matched them, we're like, all right, guys, no one uses their war base. And we beat them, I think, by 4 stars or so in the clan war. And then coming into this clan war, so we knew we had the ability to beat them. Most of the same players were in the random weekly war as in this league war, but we only beat them by 1 star. We had a bunch of slip ups. Unfortunately, I was on shift and just couldn't really do any attack planning, helping or getting any attacks in that I wanted to. So we lost out on those 3 stars, attacks on my end. But we had a lot of guys step up this week, and our Town Hall 9s, the early cleaning, I think we only had to have 1 Town Hall 10 dip, maybe 2 Town Hall 10 dips, and that's good. And then our Town Hall 10s, we're able to hit a Town Hall 11. We usually get the Town Hall 11s cleaned early on, as far as 2 stars with our 10s, but we had to have one of our Town Hall 11s attack their 11s, and then we just won the war simply at top. You can see the 3 stars. We had 2 more, but they had 3 more 2 stars. So it was our Town Hall 11s cleaning up all their 10s that actually kind of gave us the war, and then they had a couple misfires on the Town Hall 11 dips. So nothing too interesting at top, nothing groundbreaking, just 11s reaching down to the 10, so I don't have really any 10v10 3-star attacks for you on either end. And they did do some cleaning pretty good up top there. So as far as the highlight reel goes, we had a lot of witch slaps this war, guys. A lot more than I've seen in past. And I'm seeing a lot of this no healer witch slap being used by us. Everyone puts witches on the side with a bunch of healers, but our clan's been using no healer witch slap. So you see they just come in each side with some witches, some wizards, funnel in with a couple golems in the middle in your kill squad, and that's to help gut the middle. Some jumps, some rages. Some people use double rage. Some people use a rage and a heal that guts the core, and those witches and wizards kind of walk around the end. But you're also seeing, as I mentioned in a few videos back, these anti-witch slap bases, all these defenses on the outside with bombs on the outside and these pockets. Anywhere you see a pocket like that, a pocket by a defense, you can almost guess there's going to be a bomb in that spot. So it's made it a lot more viable for goho attacks. So it's almost a shell game. What do you defend? Do you put some bombs on the inside? Do you separate the heroes from the middle? Do you put them in the middle and try to defend more of goho? Or what do you do? Are you trying to defend, put your bombs on the outside like you saw a couple blow up there and defend witch slap? It's a big shell game at Town Hall 9, and I've been seeing more 9v9 fails in weeks past all across the board in every league than I think I've ever seen. So this is a very good Rocky Mountain here does a queen walk into a goho attack. So this is what you would call, you can't even call it cold blood. It's just queen walk hog, not even goho. Uses some loons to clean up the outside defenses. So you normally don't see hogs without some sort of golem and some sort of interior attack. But as clans try to defend against so much and separate these heroes to the outside, and put all these air defenses stacked together, try to make it nothing air can attack you, you're able to pick up some outside defenses with loons. You're able to queen walk and get the queen, and then have some loons take out some more defenses, pull the CC. So you're seeing more of a variety, you know, dissecting the base. Well, if they're going to defend against this type of attack, you know, maybe I do this. Maybe I just don't go straight goho, you know, just let's cut out the golems, give me a heavy hog presence, let my queen walk, clear out some base or buildings, clear out the enemy queen, distract these defenses, and just get the job done. And what's interesting, you're going to see a lot of different stuff at the end of this video. The return of Go Wee Wee, is that a thing now? Are people using Go Wee Wee? I mean, I saw it being used, so it's got to be a thing again. You know, we're getting back to the old school. Man, how I wish there's another outside bomb to defend against Witch Slap, right? But that's going to allow the hogs to just kind of cruise nice and easy in the mid base. He takes out 3 of the big bombs out of the 4 right off the bat. There's the 4th one. So you know you're free now. You know, these hogs, keep them separated and keep them healed against these bunched kind of square bases. You know, they got the quad pockets with spring traps. You know, hogs are going to do the work, mass hogging. Even though the queen lost her healers, she was able, you know, you're able to throw your hogs in right before any defenses touch her and clear out the base, and just nice, beautiful work using some cleanup troops to keep everything intact, and a good dissection of the base on Rocky Mountain High's attack there. So you're seeing these different type of plans that are massively effective. And of course, what we all love, Queen Pop. So Queen Pop, it's still here. It's not going anywhere, guys. No matter, oh, look, they're putting some, their heroes all in the corner on the outside, putting all, you know, I looked at this base before this attack happened. You got the queen, the Expos on one side. You got all your air defense on the other side, all of it, you know, archer towers, whiz towers, whatever. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is not attackable by air. There's no way I'm getting it by air. But remember, like I said, if you can't trap the queen, you either finish on the queen or you start and blow away right past her. And that's what he's going to do. He funnels out some of these defenses greatly. You know, he's coming in here with 1 loon at that whiz tower. It's a long shot there to that whiz tower. So you guys know 2 loons to take down a whiz tower normally. Especially that CC got there and I put a couple more hits on the loon. So he safely comes back again. He wants that funnel cleared out. Doesn't want that whiz tower out there to create splash damage. So 1 more loon to take care of it. And even though he used a lot of his loon presence, he's down to 18. This attack just has so much DPS to give. So much DPS. So many troops to spare that it's not going to be a problem. Even with that, you know, 21 king, 28 queen, not maxed heroes, he's still going to come in and shred this base. So it's not that big of a deal. And look at all these Tesla farm all around the queen, and he's blowing straight at her. So what does he do? Everything's distracted there by the hounds and the loons. So he just throws in a rage skelly spell, and wow, pups under rage, skelly spell under rage, and that queen is obliterated. So the rest of the base, he's coming in. Sorry about that, guys. Finger slipped and zoomed way in there. Rest of the base, he's just coming in with some loons separated. He's got a couple hastes to finish up the pathing. His queen hasn't even used her ability, even after dealing with it. And after all is said and done, multiple hounds. 2 hounds still alive. Jiminy's 2 hounds. There's still pups everywhere. And look at those loons. Both heroes up. And if you're telling me this is just squeaking by with a random attack, guys, Queen Pop, it's where it's at, man. Don't be afraid to test it. Don't be afraid to play with it, because it's still amazing. A couple goho hits and lots more witch slap. So you're seeing witches, are they ruling Town Hall 9s right now? I mean, we see it a lot in every war. Those builder huts throw out a giant, level 1 giant, not a problem for the builder huts. Comes in, you know, this one he's using again, no healers. He cuts the sides. That one golem's kind of split, and he only gets some tanking. Out comes a hound. I see a lot of people, if they know there's a hound in the CC, they'll walk their queen around the side instead of putting her in the middle. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other. You know your queen is gonna kind of take care of the job. And sorry guys if my voice, I'm kind of losing my voice. Just got off a 48-hour shift and just so you got those poisons, you got your troops in the middle, and you're gonna keep walking at the same pace of a round. So whether to lose that queen, I always see it on how deep the CC is. Like, how much are you gonna get clear to the base with your queen before you reach that CC? Because if everything's still clearing and tanking, you don't really have to worry about much. I would shoot her into the middle. More no healer witch slap. Like I said, guys, we're just seeing this attack at every level, at every stage of the game. What do you know? Healer witch slap. So these are great attacks, and I would love to show you guys all of them. This is the Queen Walk half slap, if you can call it that. Yes, let's call it that. We just named it Queen Walk half slap. So, there's tons of different ideas, and Tush here, he always does a great job, man. The guy comes up with innovative attacks at every level, and you see the caliber of bases we're playing. They're just odd-shaped bases, defenses on the outside. You're trying to think how to funnel. Just relax, guys. Don't get overwhelmed. And stick with your guns. If you're good at queen walks like he is, do queen walks. And he's good at air. So you saw him do an air attack. Now you're seeing him do a queen walk attack. If you're a great shattered attacker, do a shattered goho. Do a shattered la lune. If you're a great queen popper, do queen pop. That's what you're good at. Just because you see a bunch of people use witch slap and super successful because it's almost just way OP, don't think, all right, this base might be scary by air. I'm going to switch to witch slap this attack. Because if you don't understand the fundamentals of the attack and you haven't planned and practiced, you're setting yourself up for failure each and every time. So make sure you guys are practicing. If you're seeing the meta change and you're seeing all these witch slap attacks, get in your clan chat. Ask your clan to throw up continual friendly challenges. Look at this. Queen just keeps walking. Witch just keeps walking. Just beautiful attack every time. Good job, man. So if you are good at something, stick to that something until you practice it up. What do you know? More witch slap. So like I said, we're seeing witch slap at each and every end of the attack pool. Of course, I'm not going to leave out wrong attack. That was our dip. Did I just pass it? That is, we will finish on that. More queen pops. Don't forget your basics. Or, some easy grabs right here. There's no queen in the middle. You got some islands, Expo Island, Wiz Island, whatever. You got some farms, whether it's Tesla farms. But he comes in, he zaps out a defense. He's staying away from the blowers. Great job, man. Do not go first thing into the blowers every time. Get your hounds working and get your loons into the base so your hounds just aren't sticking there, just getting obliterated. He's working around. But if you have that outside queen, you don't have to worry about her right away. You can wait, finish on the queen, use a skelly spell, or throw your heroes. Don't forget about suicide heroes. It's a reason. It's always been used. So don't forget about those basics. He brings extra cleanup troops because, well, witch slap is just, or queen pop's OP. He's not losing his hound, so he finally loses one there. Man, I wish I'd grabbed some attacks from before where the guy had left over like 4 hounds. But as a queen steps up, because there's a hound in the CC and all these extra Teslas, he throws that skelly spell on her. The whole base is cleared out, so he just throws the Skelly spell, and she's hiding behind the town hall. You didn't see it, but the Skelly spell just eats her up as the loons and everything finishes up. His cleanup troops come out. It's a lot of collectors and stuff, so he brought goblins. Goblins are great. They're quick. They're fast. And the DPS. I had a comment. Some guy said, don't trust this guy. He told me to use a goblin to clean up, and I failed because the goblin couldn't get through the wall. Man, your interior attacks on goho, your hog should be cleaning out the center. If you lost every single hog and you didn't clean out the center, it's not that goblin's fault. The goblin is to run around the base, clean it up. Look at the DPS of the goblin, the speed of the goblin, and tell me that bringing in an archer is a better choice, because that was his argument. If I had brought in archer, she would have shot across the wall and I wouldn't have gotten 99% 2-star. Okay, if that's what you want to blame, but come on. And lastly, so great queen pop there. Always remember your basics. What is this, guys? What is this? Is this 2010 again? 3 golems, 6 witches, 13 wizards. What is that? Go-wee-wee. Golem, witches, wizards. What? Are we back? Are we back to go wee wee? Witches, you know, they have untapped usage now. Everyone's like, oh, witches are pointless because they nerfed them. No one used them. And then someone thought, witch slap, let's do that. It became very OP, and now everyone's using that. But what did we used to use witches for? We used to use them for this. So 1 minute, 45 seconds. He throws some wizards on the outside to start his cleanup, kills out some giants. He's utilizing wizards for more cleanup. Golems start coming in for their anchor points. His witches are spread out, not set all at the same time, so they're producing skellies at different rates. And so there they go. Skelly's coming in. Your heroes are coming in now. You know, you're creating a good funnel. Go wee wee used to be, you know, well, with any attack, you can go shattered or stoned. Sometimes cold-blooded, but this base required a very wide funnel, so it does well. One of his golems stays on the outside, but it's all right. It's tanking for that wizard, who is that wizard, the hero wizard, solely cleaning up that right side behind a golem. And that's what golems are good for, you know, being a tank. So heroes come in the middle, witches, wizards still doing work. You know, bowlers now, we used to not have them, but good for bouncing over walls and getting the job done. And that's what they're doing. Heroes make it all the way through the core with 4 or 5 witches there. 5, something like that. So still more wizards left, and you can see more outside bombs to prevent a witch slap. But those outside bombs surely don't prevent go wee wee, because you're gutting the core with them. So, oh, he only started with 6 witches. So if that was 5, 6 witches at the end, what do you know? They all made it. I mean, let's not forget about fundamentals. If you guys remember using this attack, if you still use it, I don't know. I haven't seen it used until this war, really, for years now. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you like these recaps. I've gotten a lot of positive feedbacks. You know, I noticed they don't get as many views as a normal video. Almost nothing gets as many views as a Queen Pop video. But I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to provide you guys a broader picture of the game. You know, we're on a mission to prove Queen Pop survives and can last and can take down anything it's thrown at. And I think we've done that job over the last couple years. So let's branch out. Let's get to learn more things. There is a broader picture of the game, you know, where a cast is a max Town Hall 10 now. So let's get more Town Hall 10 attacks. Let's get more league play. Let's get that. If you guys agree, let me know. If you don't and you're like, Cass, shut up, let me know. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at CastnBlast_COC. And looking forward to hearing your guys' thoughts. I'll check you guys next time.